I am back from holiday. I feel fresh and recharged to talk about some new toys. So stay tuned and let's find out what new Marvel Legends were waiting for me. Pow, and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. And did you miss me? It's only been a week, but when you do something so consistently for years, when you just take a little break, it does feel like a lot longer. So a week not talking about toys feels like longer to me. So here I am back from holiday, and I couldn't help myself but jump on just for a quick recap. Let's do a quick catch up, shall we, and talk about some of the things coming to the channel. And if you did miss me, let me know in the comments below. That would be much appreciated. As PulseCon has happened before then, massive shout out to the super producer, super co-host, Displayed Once Rich, who helped me put that video together while I was away from my hotel room. I had issues editing and uploading, so of course Rich came to the rescue. So again, fun gimmick. The missus didn't mind. It was a 10-minute break while I was on holiday to recap the PulseCon stuff. She was fine with it. I kept ordering like frozen daiquiris to her table while she was waiting by the pool, so don't feel too bad for her. It was absolutely fine. We had a good time, but as I said, I'm back, and as you could see by the pile of boxes, I actually had some stuff waiting for me. I actually put a camera in my porch before I left, you know, so I could keep an eye on the posts that came to my house, because usually they just leave it in the porch, and unfortunately I've got a report. I had an intruder. Yeah, I know. It's really shit. So I'm hoping by using the magic of the internet, you guys can help me identify this intruder. I've actually got the video footage, so I'll play it here. And again, if you recognize this person, please help me track them down in the comments below, because yeah, they were in my house, well, in my porch at least. Play the clip. Okay, so we see them coming in through the house. I sort of recognise it. I sort of got a glimpse there, but I can't really tell. Okay, he's moving some boxes down. He's got some toys in his hand. He's putting some toys down. I'm not mad about that. It's like the reverse of a burglar. He's actually giving me toys. Is that a Pokemon there? Is that Super Adapter? That's pretty good. So yeah, now he gives a thumbs up to the camera. So yeah, I don't know what that was about, but I did find toys in my porch, as well as a couple of boxes of some posts and whatnot. So if you do recognise that intruder, please let me know in the comments below, as yeah, I will be investigating that further. But there was some toys in my porch, and that's what I want to talk about now, and also sort of just recap any of the details I missed from PulseCon. So bear with me as I ramble, but I promise it'll be worth it. As let's start off real quick, talking about PulseCon, San Diego Comic-Con. There were some exclusives revealed. First up, we have Deadpool and Agent Bob, who's already been on holiday to Istanbul with a Super Turk 5000. Go and check out his Instagram to see what that's all about. But yeah, we got the brand new Deadpool and Blob on the new pinless body, so I do very much looking forward to these. They've got the turtle-inspired weapons, but Deadpool was a character worthy of a pinless upgrade, so I'm looking forward to getting this open. So there you go. That's the first one. The other exclusive was Chuckles, the G.I. Joe classified, which that line is killing it at the minute. They did some amazing stuff at PulseCon as well. But Chuckles is here, so I'm very excited to get him on the shelf to add a bit of colour to our Joes. So maybe I'll do a review for this guy. You let me know in the comments below if this is something you want to see. And maybe there's a couple out there already. But yeah, Chuckles is here. This is from in-demand import stock as well. So I don't think the Pulse one is due until the 1st of November. So I got mine from in-demand toys. I'll put that down. Some other Joes I got just while we're on the Joe topic. These turned up. To be honest, I forgot to cancel my pre-order, but they're here. They're here now. So, oh well, I've got some Crimson Vipers. There we go, Crimson Vipers. But this is the main event. Let's get into the main event, shall we? All right, this is what people want to see. Some new Marvel Legends. So without further ado, people, pow! We have the brand new Marvel Legends Knights Mindless Ones Build-A-Figure wave. And can I just firstly say how nice it is to see the plastic packaging back in the main line. I know it's sad, but it just makes such a difference. This is Marvel Legends to me, not the plastic boring packaging. It looked cheap. It just didn't look like it was a collector's item. It didn't look bad. It just looked bad. So I'm so happy to see them reverse and go back to the window boxes. It makes such a difference. So of course we we got two of the main events here. We got Blade looking very nice, a much needed update. And of course, I'm going to do reviews of these as well. So we got Blade, a much needed update. I'm disappointed it didn't come with alternative heads, as my guy's always going to be on the shelf going, ah, now, which is always frustrating. Options, as I said, always a good thing. But we do get a new updated Blade with a new jacket. So that was needed. Very happy to have him. Luke Cage in his classic look. This is the first single pack Luke Cage we've got in a long time, at least for the comic world. The other ones have came in 2 packs and 4 packs and stuff like that. So glad to see a classic Luke Cage. And again, I think the articulation is going to be hindrance and definitely frustrate some collectors. But for me, you know, it's not all about articulation for me. It's about the world building, and this looks like a nice representation of this era of Luke Cage Power Man. So now we just need an Iron Fist to go with him, okay, Hasbro? But he looks really good. Moving on to Clea, Doctor Strange's former wife, another Sorcerer Supreme. Very happy to have her. Yeah, she's looks really nice in person as well. So, of course, we've done lots of comparisons with her compared to the comic Doctor Stranges we already have in our collection. And Dormammu, of course. She's related to Dormammu, I think, as well. We have a Hand Ninja who pairs up very nicely with the new Daredevil as well. Now, this is off the recent run. They will go very nicely with the recent Elektra Daredevil we got as well. All part of that same comic book run. So there we have Daredevil himself with the beard out. And then we got the Hand Ninjas with a couple of alternative heads. Again, options are a good thing. And I've got plenty of the red Hand Ninjas already. I think we had some zombified black versions as well in the little boxes on Pulse. So, yeah, lots of Hand Ninja army building options now for sure. And then the last one we got is Lady Bullseye. Again, looks very, very nice in hand. The deco, because it's black and white, if there was any blemishes or any defects, they'd be very noticeable. But she looks very crisp, clean, lots of good weapons as well. I really like those fans. And of course, the mindless one to build a figure piece. And to get him, you will need to buy this Gamerverse figure as well. Now, you know me, I'm not the biggest Gamerverse guy. I've never even played any of the Avengers or Midnight Suns games. But I'm never going to say no to another Iron Man to add to our ever-growing Hall of Armor. So this will absolutely fit into a comic book display. So this is the Midnight Suns Iron Man in the black and gold. We did get a black and gold Iron Man way back in the day as well, but that body is well outdated now, so this maybe replace that, but I'll do some comparisons when I do my review. So there we go, the Marvel Knights wave is in hand, people. So of course I'm going to jump into the reviews before MCU Collector gets there, because you know he's not far behind. He's already got the X-Men. I've got no hands on the X-Men as of yet over here in the UK. I don't think there's any import stock or anything, but I will be keeping my eyes peeled for the X-Men 97 stuff. Of course I will. But at the minute, let's focus on Marvel Knights, shall we? A brand new comic wave with a decent Build-A-Figure. I'm looking forward to the mindless ones. I actually want a second one. So if anyone's looking to get rid of their Build-A-Figure pieces, hit me up, because I will pay you for the Build-A-Figure pieces. I want 2 mindless ones on my shelf to flank Dormammu in this new collection. Because you'll notice the shelves, one shelf is completely gone. And the others are going to slowly go. Mid-October, I've actually got like new windows being installed. So I've got to empty this whole room, which, yeah, it's frustrating and it's going to be a stress, but I'm going to use it as a new opportunity to give the collection room a refresh and redo the displays and stuff like that. So I've already got the cogs spinning in my head to sort of think, wow, what can I build? What characters do I need? So yeah, you let me know what you think I should be doing in the comments below. Still do MCU comic? I think that's what I've got to do, right? I've got all of the Avengers 60th stuff as well. As you've seen, that very kind intruder did leave me the one I was missing from the set of 10, which is Super Adaptoid. So I do have all 10 of the Avengers 60th stuff now, which is half price in the US. So get yourself to Target if you're in the US, because again, it's not that people don't like Legends. People just are frustrated with the value currently. But when they're half price, people go clamoring for them. So go and get yourself some half price Marvel Legends if you're in the US. Maybe we'll have some closeout sales in the UK. I don't know, but there's plenty of stuff I need to backtrack on, that's for sure. And quick recap from PulseCon with the details I missed. They did give you an update on Ant-Man, as he now comes as a base offering with the white antennas, which makes it, it depends on what comic you're reading, but he did have both the black and white antennas during the comics. And the eyes, we're getting 3 sets of eyes as well. Looking down, looking forward, and looking to the left. So looking down, looking forward and then looking to the left or the right or whatever you want. So with the antennas and the free interchangeable eyes and the free face plates all in the base offering, that gives you 18 different options for display as the base offering, and it has hit over 5,000 now. Let me have a quick look while we're talking live, even though I'm not live, but it is currently on the 27th of September. It is 5,184. So over halfway with 26 days to go. I genuinely do still think it's going to hit its campaign. Everyone starts panicking at this stage, isn't it? I do think if Hasbro had announced at PulseCon we are getting a 6-inch version of this Giant Man costume, or even a Wasp or a Yellow Jacket, or some accompanying characters that would complement this HasLab, I do think that would have gave it more of a boost than just the new tentacles. But there's still 28 days to go. We have got Toy Fair, which I don't think Hasbro are at, but there is Toy Fair. There's also New York Comic-Con, and there's also MCM in London, which I think ends just after the actual campaign. So my point is there are other opportunities for Hasbro to sort of throw something else out there. Ryan Ting jumped on Legends and Liquor with us and did say that all the tiers are out there, so I don't think there's going to be an extra tier, but I do think if they revealed a Wasp again to complement this character, that would definitely give people the confidence to go in on Giant Man, because I do see the value on this one. Just speaking for myself, it is a figure that I like and would like to add to my collection. So fingers crossed for me, at least the campaign gets backed. But 26 days to go, I'm feeling good about it. I am genuinely feeling good. The campaigns always end on a high, and Giant Man's he was an original Avenger. The Avengers 1 he appeared as Ant-Man, of course, but by Avengers 2 he was Giant Man. Do you know what I mean? So I think you need him for a classic Avengers display. At least I do anyway. But you let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you backed? Are you still on the fence? All of that good stuff. And as you can tell, I just wanted to talk about toys. Nobody around the poolside at Crete cared. So I'm back on YouTube talking toys. I've missed you. I hope you've missed me. I'll be back on my live stream tomorrow with Rich, recapping as much as I can, going more in depth with all of those PulseCon reveals. And then I'm at Toy Fair in Birmingham, NEC, actually meeting Rich and Phil and Jay and Kiara, Craig and whoever else is there this Sunday. And then I'll be back for Legends and Liquor next week, all right? So Joe's and Juice have got to be incoming, recapping all the Pulse stuff. We've got Turtles and Tea to talk about the sewer layer and all of that nonsense. So lots of content incoming. Marvel Knights wave will be first, of course. Let me know in the comments who you want to see me review first in that wave. Woo! I'm going to get out of here. Follow me on all the places. Of course, subscribe first, but then follow me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. I'm on Twitter at Dan Who Reviews. And until then, I will, of course, see you on the next one.